It's your winter breakfast?
Yes, I'd say in the summer we like to do fruit shakes, yogurt shakes.
And that's very natural and healthy. Very.
Well, I think growing up in San Francisco, we lived near Chinatown actually, so 98% of my schoolmates were from China.
90%?
Yeah, it was
Really?
very high. And then there was the Japantown in San Francisco. My mom used to take me there for. I told you I really love Kurosawa, and I guess my introduction to that was that director was of course Rashomon, which I saw in high school. There, and of course the samurai movies, and Toshiro Mifune. I'm in love. I'm still in love. He was so incredible. Here's my hero, Toshiro Mifune. I think he's one of the handsomest men on the planet.
Yeah.
Yojimbo. I still sometimes I like to walk around the house like this. Also, Yojimbo had this fantastic score, music score. It was very jazzy. My husband was with me, and we were like, "Whoa!" It was like.
Your husband like that?
Oh yeah, so he's a Kurosawa fan also. And I told you, I said I have every Kurosawa movie, but that's not true. He made 30 movies, and I only have 9.
So any other Kurosawa movie? Which one did you see?
Well, Ikiru. And he's an old man who finds out he's very, very sick, and he wants to do something meaningful before he dies. And he goes through a lot of trouble to arrange to have a playground opened for children. And I guess my favorite scene in that movie, when the playground was finally built, he probably just had a few days left to his life, was on the swing in the snow, and it was just so touching. I mean, even just. And then sometimes, if it's a very cold winter day, which we never really have, but not this year, I will do both. That's my Japanese style garment. These pictures are 400 years old, and
really,
if you were that old and you looked that good, that would be good.
It said Utamaro?
Yeah, it says Utamaro. I don't know. This is my favorite. And that is a hokusai. But it definitely looks like Hiroshi. It's by this, well, she probably has a real Japanese name, but here it says Marie Kondo. The life-changing magic of tidying up. Organized drawer. But then it's so beautiful, you never want to disturb it. So basically, I just don't wear these t-shirts. I just like, it's art stuff, and this is where we have a disagreement, because she said, I threw all of my books away. And I'm like, what? I can't do that, I'm not, and this isn't even all of my books. I have 7 boxes of books. They're in boxes because there's no place to put them, but I can't throw them away. It's just, and then I lived in Taiwan for a year, and with a Chinese family,
You were in Taiwan? Oh, really?
It was, they hang it upside down. I mean, the character means good luck, fu.
Yeah. So now you speak Chinese?
Yeah, 一点点我会讲国语.
Oh, wow.
Well, back in the day when I was really doing a lot of Chinese, I probably had 3,000, more or less.
Really?
Comfortable. Yeah, I could read the Chinese newspaper. I could read literature. It's funny because I have boxed my days of studying Chinese, and I was really into it. It was my major in college, actually. I studied for 3 years in college before I went to Taiwan, and I lived in Taiwan for 9 months, and the Chinese opera. And I often went in Taiwan. It's a dying art. Maybe it's being revived now a little bit, but not very. Most of the audience was old men.
Oh, really?
And I would be the only American there. When I was there, they had a folk art, what they called door god. It's called the Stove God with his wife and daughter.
Really?
And it's just good luck. And there's Mr. and Mrs. Stove, I guess. I mean,
Stove? Stove is in the kitchen?
Yeah. And I think that must say something about Chinese calligraphy, because it's a book about how to, there you go, how to study calligraphy, just for fun. I remember how the ink smelled. I love the smell of the ink.
I see.
And the time it takes to make one beautiful character, even if you can't read it. It'd be very meditative. Very interesting way to forget about the outside world and just focus on the thing that you're doing with your paintbrush. I'd be happy to make you a cup of Chinese tea.
Yes, please.